This presentation is brought to you by Jeff Lucchetti Construction, committed to quality workmanship and superior service. Jeff Lucchetti Construction, the North Bay Area's best builder. And by Johnny Franklin Muffler, a family tradition of service and performance in Sonoma County for generations. Johnny Franklin Muffler. The Montgomery Vikings take the field for the North Coast Section Division II semifinals. It's the Casa Grande Gauchos of the Sonoma County League taking on the Montgomery Vikings. The winner will play Eureka in the NCS Division II Championship. And Nick Sherry back to pass for Casa Grande. He's in trouble, throws it up for grabs. Austin Schull has it, and he sails down the sidelines for the first touchdown of the game. Montgomery's defense puts points on the board here early on in the first quarter. Now the kickoff goes to McConna Garrigan of Casa Grande, and Garrigan rips right up the middle, and he has good yardage out near midfield for the Gauchos on their second possession of the ball game. From there, Nick Sherry hands it to Khalil Keys, and Keys spins away from Austin Schull and picks up a first down. Now near the goal line, it's Sherry to pass, and he finds Kyle Smith, and Smith cruises into the end zone. Both teams on the board here early on in the first quarter. It's 7-7. Ensuing kickoff, and it goes to John Jesse. Jesse starts up the middle and then busts it to the right side, and Jesse brings it out near midfield for the Montgomery Vikings. A great special teams play for the Vikings. And now the pass, Heller, complete. Brannon Ash has it near the first down, and Heller talking to Jason Frenchie. A high snap, however, would lead to a sack as Matt Samet and Brian Ariza have him, and they have to punt the football away. Now here's a screen pass to Khalil Keys, and he has decent yardage for Casa Grande. Sherry back to pass now, and from behind, Austin Schull with the sack. Schull has been such a great defender all year for Montgomery, and he comes up big here in the semifinals. Now a screen pass to Keys again, and Khalil Keys has another first down for the Casa Grande Gauchos. Now we head to the second quarter, and it's a sack as they get to him again. This time it's Jay Lucchetti leading the way, so the Gauchos would have to try for 3, and Lucas Weston's field goal attempt comes up just short. The score remains 7-7, and the Montgomery crowd is fired up. Max Heller on the attack, and now the running game gets going. Alex Ciudad Real rips off a 30-yard run for the Vikings, and that's a big first down for them. Now back to pass. Heller on third down finds Nick Swain, and that's a first down inside the 10-yard line. First and goal Vikings. Then they give it to Jake Haas, seldom used on offense, and Haas rips into the end zone for a Montgomery Viking touchdown, and the score is now 14-7. Nick Sherry back to pass, looking deep into the end zone, and it's called a touchdown but then waved off. A very interesting play. Connor Wagner battling with Dylan Smallcomb. Hard to say whether he had possession or not. The lead official says touchdown, but the backside judge says no, that's an incomplete pass, and Trent Herzog, the head coach for Casa Grande, is upset. Sherry to throw now into the end zone again, and this time it is intercepted by Jake Haas, the same guy that scored the touchdown, as the Montgomery Viking defense comes up big again. Now Sherry back on the attack after a punt, and his pass is intercepted again. This time it's Devin Isert who comes up with the INT. The Montgomery crowd continuing to stay fired up in this one. Now it's Max Heller back to pass, and he goes down. A big sack by Connor Wagner. Sherry to pass after a short punt, and his pass is intercepted by Dylan Smallcomb at the 20-yard line. In all, the Vikings would intercept the ball 4 times in the first half, and they take a 14-7 lead into the locker room. And now to the third quarter, and Max Heller back to pass, looking deep. Good battle down the sidelines, and Anthony Poole has it for Casa Grande. So the Gauchos come up with a big defensive play of their own. Now the handoff goes to Khalil Keys, and he goes straight up the gut for big yardage down inside Montgomery territory to the 45-yard line. But Sherry is in trouble, and he is sacked. A big play for Caleb Jones-Sharp. And then a bad snap on the punt, and the Vikings get there as Cristobal Figueredo comes up with a play. That leads to a Jesus Banda field goal attempt, and it goes wide and just short. The Vikings clinging to the 14-7 lead here in the third quarter. Max Heller pitches out on the option to Devontae Love, and Love has a first down for the Vikings. Now they give it straight ahead to Alex Ciudad-Real. Ciudad-Real would rush for 86 yards on the ball game. And the Montgomery Viking crowd is staying warm. It is under 40 degrees, a very frigid night. Into the fourth quarter we go. This pass from Heller to Brandon Ash, close to a first down. Jason Frenchie looking at the clock with his quarterback, under 10 minutes to play, and it's a nice pass. Anthony Gebauer for another first down. Heller has the Vikings moving here in the fourth quarter, trying to come up with insurance points. Deep pass, however, on fourth down goes a little bit long, intended for Brandon Blank, and Casa Grande takes back over. Here's a second down play, but look at this. Dylan Smallcomb with the 5th interception of the night for the Montgomery Viking defense. And the Vikings are fired up here in the midway point of the fourth quarter as they try and put this thing away. However, with about 5 minutes left in the quarter, a scary moment as an injury would occur. It's Charlie Haggerty, and he is the field precautionary measures with a neck injury. Nick Sherry now trying to bring the Gauchos down the field. Look at this great defensive play by John Jesse as he slaps the pass away from Anthony Poole. And the Vikings are getting closer and closer, but Nick Sherry has one more drive left in him. Here he finds Tyler White, who is hit hard by Austin Schull, but he spins away for a first down. Now another pass, this time complete to Connor Wagner. First down Gauchos, time running out. They run the draw play to Khalil Keys, and Keys has big yardage, but the clock continues to tick. No timeouts. Sherry brings them right back up to the line, trying to bring them down the field. But look at this, it's a sack. Justin Mendoza comes from behind and has Nick Sherry about the 35-yard line. Now Sherry throws it complete to Connor Wagner down to the 25-yard line, but under 10 seconds to go. Sherry hustles them back up to the line, trying to look into the end zone, and it's Mendoza again with the sack, and time runs out. The Montgomery Vikings have done it. A 14-7 victory, and they will move on to the North Coast Section Division II championship game to take on the Eureka Loggers. Let's hear from our co-players of the game, Jake Haas and Dylan Smallcomb.
Tell us about it, Dylan. Well, we knew coming into this game at DBs that we were going to have to step up defensively in the backfield because Nick Sherry is a very good quarterback, and he's thrown for about 200 yards this year, and I think we did a great job with 5 interceptions.
Yeah, Jake, tell us about your interceptions tonight.
It was a wheel. He just did a bubble and went straight out. I was manned up on him, stayed with him. He almost grabbed it for me, but I fought for it and took it from him.
You also had a touchdown tonight. Tell us about that one.
Yeah, I don't play much offense. They just bring me in every once in a while, so just sneak attack, I guess.
Dylan, it's been a great defense all year long, but to be in this position and getting ready to go to the championship, considering where you guys started the year with the loss to Grant, etc., how does that feel?
I think actually this team set a reality check for us. When we lost to Casa in the third game, we were looking at a season like we'd already seen the last year where we went 4-6. So we really turned ourselves around and just came out and won league. And ever since that, our offense started clicking, and we've just been winning games since.
Everybody Everybody's talking about Eureka and their
The
big
Montgomery
running back,
Vikings
300
defense
yards,
comes up big here in the
You guys
North
think you're up
Coast
for the
section,
challenge?
Division
I think we're up for the
II
challenge. We stopped the run. We're good with the run.
We'll see
and
who
I
comes
think we
out
can
with
do
the
it
North
easy.
Coast section championship next week, right here on YSN365.com.